Welcome to what could be the last map in Apex Season 2. Runaway cheering. And here comes the other one.
That is so loud, Noah.
What a crowd. It is
I have
packed
been,
in here.
I mean, we've been to so many esports events. I don't think I've ever heard a cheer that loud.
The fanaticism from the fans, if that's an actual term, is on a level in Overwatch that I don't think we've seen since we started casting here. And that's with a lot of other great teams and a lot of other huge fan bases. But this is something else, man. Overwatch is crazy.
So it will be the first of a possible 3 Alamos for LUNATIC-HAI.
Alamo number 1 is in Japan, apparently. All right, well, whatever.
And they've chosen to be on defense first.
Right.
Who are you? Onto the Genji, and more of the same from LUNATIC-HAI as we've come to expect. They did not open this up with a big bag of tricks. Eska.
Interesting.
They'd be playing a positional trick, however. Runaway looking at a pretty standard triple tank composition. The long-range DPS, Scan and Soldier 76 for Stitch.
Looks like potentially some early defensive aggression, depending on how much Eska can disrupt the attacking formation.
I mean, he can also just get hooked immediately. So
that's the other thing too. Yeah. Wow, really waiting for the supports to become vulnerable. Gonna sneak in on Cox and Runner. Cox taking a lot of damage early on. That's a problem. Has to get back to that health back. Oh, can't do it. Eska takes it first. Good start for Eska. Gets in there. He's annoying. He gets some stuff done, but not the pick they were looking for.
It's 40% charge, so at least he got something out of that, even if he didn't get the kill. But Miro going to be dragged in.
Oh, good Zarya shield. Keep him up.
Good Zarya shield and good defensive matrix from Zunba.
Good Winston shield keeping him up, I should say. No Zarya shield for LUNATIC-HAI right now.
Zunba right there to cover him, too, with the right click from the Diva. Very slow push, long flank, coming in from Runaway.
Ryu dives through the middle of the team, and that's going to be a ton of damage for Runaway to deal with. That's the problem. LUNATIC-HAI, they're going to stuff this first push at least.
LUNATIC-HAI has been very good at winning fights in these close quarters, in these small buildings in this series. So Runaway may want to shy away from that moving forward. Stitch is being very sneaky right now.
I'm a sneaky old man.
Definitely is a sneaky old man. They don't know where he is. They haven't seen him. Nobody turning around. So he's going to get an early pick. He actually provided crucial damage right there. That was huge. Stitch hiding pays dividends.
Yeah, Miro going down. Zimba's going to get the nano boost and try to keep LUNATIC-HAI in this one. Kaiser nearly. Oh, he does have the Earth Shatter now. He's going to chase the Diva into the room. Back on the point. And this is a problem. Whoa! This is a problem for LUNATIC-HAI. Toby in big trouble. Drops a very late sound barrier. Is it going to be enough? No, Kaiser says with the Earth Shatter. And it looks like it's going to be a point they take for Runaway, unless maybe Miro and Eska can pull off a miracle hold. They do get Stitch. Who Are You is back.
Sound barrier goes down.
Who Are You is gone again.
Yeah, picked off. So will this actually be a take here? Miro with the Primal Rage going to buy some time. And he gets a knockoff too onto Bumper.
Well, he took Bumper off, got back on. And are you kidding me? LUNATIC-HAI trying so desperately to hold this. Miro's back again. Runaway still with a decent force on the point right now, but it's not a sure thing. They've got 2 ticks so far. LUNATIC-HAI, Toby going to back off, and they're going to let him have it. So it was a long hold, longer hold than I think Runaway would have liked, but they do take point A fairly quickly in the end.
Still 5.5 minutes, so plenty of time on this second point. Question is, can they snowball? LUNATIC-HAI dropped the sound barrier, but they forced it out of Runaway as well. Still, the combination of the Zarya ultimate and attack visor from Stitch may prove overwhelming. Eska has switched to the Mei.
Yeah. All right, and Eska, I would say one of the better Mei players we've seen in the league.
Yes, he's definitely, it's nice to see him there. Nice isolation.
Great cutoff for Bumper. Does not even hit the ground alive. And LUNATIC-HAI off to a good start defensively here.
That means they're not going to get comboed. Runaway has to back off right now. Zunba doing a good job getting the pursuit. They get Stitch late.
It's so important to disrupt the momentum of an attacking team on Hanamura. And LUNATIC-HAI has done just that. And now finally, again, some of that breathing room we talked about. Eska somehow separated from the rest of his team.
Are they going to overextend again? This could be dangerous. No, they're just going to wipe up the rest of the team. So works that time. Had everybody out there coming through on the low ground as well as the high.
Yep. But just a good split spawn.
one thing we can say about Eska is even though we haven't seen as much of it in the playoffs, his Mei play has been very good, particularly when it comes to using walls to isolate members of the enemy team and punish their approaches.
Yeah,
So Runaway's going to have to be very clean on how they move into this point B, or they're going to have to go through this gateway here. Those are the only options.
Now they're going in now, and it's so dangerous against that Mei. Eska, you can see
Trying to
he's
bait it
waiting
out.
for that wall, yeah.
Trying to bait it out.
Miro just checking things out a little bit. Good high ground. There's the wall. They're going to use the Diva to try to bait that out. Sound barrier for LUNATIC-HAI as they go into the defensive fight. Runaway waiting for it. Runner does not have his own sound barrier. Meanwhile, Haksal on the point with the Zarya. They're chasing him away. Miro and Eska with kills already, though.
Haksal got his Zarya ultimate eaten right there by the Diva. How many times have we seen that?
A lot, man. Haksal has been really miss with those Diva ultimates. And now the long, slow body block for Bumper. You're not going anywhere, buddy. Until LUNATIC-HAI decides again. They tried. He sneaked out, but still, it's going to delay Runaway's push by quite a bit. But going back to what you were talking about, yeah, man, Haksal has been great on a lot of heroes. Zarya has not been one of them, and a big reason for that is he constantly has his ultimates ate by Diva.
So many times we've seen in the playoffs, he's been the weakest of the three Zarya players on Runaway, mercifully switching out right now. They need something to clean up this point. Right now, Runaway, they were running a composition that didn't have anything to actually wipe the point. You need a attack visor, you need a Dragon Blade, you need something.
Oh, another great cutoff, but this time it's Haksal. Okay, so they're going to get him out just in time.
That was
He's over
really
on the
smart.
Genji. Who are you with the Dragon Blade, though? He's going to run into a sound barrier, but he's going to take down Runner. There goes Stitch. LUNATIC-HAI looked risky for a moment, but they're going to win this team fight, it looks like.
You can see Runaway adapt.
By Kaiser.
They lose the fight go up, but they do get multiple ultimates out of LUNATIC-HAI.
Yeah.
What Runaway did was they sent Bumper through because if he gets blocked off, he can jump back. The rest of the team turned left onto the high ground to make sure that he would be saved in the end. So they're starting to adapt. They're starting to take different approaches here onto the point. But they still end up getting wiped by the Dragon Blade.
They try the high ground again. Dragon Blade, of course, not available this time around for Who Are You? He's about halfway there.
And Runaway, their best approach is just to keep trying those tricky attacks so that you get more ultimates out. Try push as much as you can. Don't use your own ults and go for the big push because you only have about 1:45 left.
Haksal takes out Jaehong early on. They may be able to draw some ults out of LUNATIC-HAI. Sound barrier will be first. Eska drops that Blizzard. Runaway manages to stay out of it for the most part. Trying to stay alive in the corner, but Kaiser can't do it. And so Runaway, they come in, they build some ultimates themselves, and they actually take quite away from LUNATIC-HAI. So although they don't get any ticks on the control meter, arguably a good push for Runaway, but they need to do something big with the next one.
And they've got to do something absolutely massive, though, at any
no.
time. Cox, great sleep
no.
dart, yet again from Jaehong means that they are just delaying this, cutting off the exit with the ice wall. This is torture.
Oh, this is brutal. Cox eventually going down, but now Bumper is back. They came to just try to save the support. Jaehong knocked over on the other side and finally taken out by Bumper. Runaway diving in. Kaiser dies to Eska, though. And Who Are You with the Dragon Blade? Doesn't get a lot with it, though. LUNATIC-HAI will still hold the point. Really awkward for Runaway now.
I'm not sure that using the Primal Rage there was the best decision that Bumper could have made. Yes, you get the trade kill, but your Ana's already down. Trading 1-for-1 on that attack and not a lot of value, particularly when you have to use an ultimate in order to do it, an ultimate that you desperately needed to stay alive and stall out on that attack. Bumper's going to switch over to Zarya in a bit of desperation here.
20 seconds for Runaway.
I mean, they know Haksal. Here's why he's switching to Zarya.
Haksal dies immediately. It's over, man. Runaway, how in the world are they going to take the point now?
I mean, Bumper switched to Zarya so he could shield Haksal because it was their last shot, the Nanoblade, Dragon Blade, or the Nanoblade combo.
There we go,
needed to make that work.
They have one more chance, but they're already on the low ground. Is anyone even going to get there? Yeah, Stitch makes it on the Tracer sound barrier. They're going to go for it. They got to go for it. Meanwhile, Who Are You with the Nanoblade up on top? Eska with a great Blizzard. Bumper frozen, goes down, and there's a Primal Rage from Miro to keep people off of the point. Runner and Stitch trying to hold on for dear life, but Runaway just does not have what it takes here. Haksal with one kill, trying to turn out. Kaiser got a really good Earthshatter actually there. Is it too much to hope for if you're a Runaway fan? And they might be able to turn it around. No, they can't. LUNATIC-HAI holds Runaway to 1 point.
Jaehong back now with the soldier, and that was Eska at his best. On the Mei, intelligent use of walls, good reads on the opponent's attacks to maximize the advantage, split them up, just immediately collapse on them and get that advantage. Also, just beautiful stalls on the D.Va, going from sleep dart to ice wall to another sleep dart on the D.Va. It just gives you, or the Ana rather, gives you so much time. And that's another failure from Runaway to take the second point on an assault map.
So the question now, can Runaway full hold? If they can full hold, they will win the tournament.
I think that's a lot to ask.
If they can at least hold point B, they can tie and send it into a control map tiebreaker, which will be on Lijiang Tower. The pressure's on for both of these teams in a big, big way.
LUNATIC-HAI looking like they finally want to play some Zenyatta today. A hero that they picked a lot over the course of the playoffs, but we haven't really seen much play tonight from Jaehong, but he has been excellent, and that goes back to LUNATIC-HAI's excellence at target selection and target calling and eliminating the person with the Orb of Discord quickly.
Glad we're getting to see this dive comp from LUNATIC-HAI.
Runaway back on Haksal with the Zarya. You know, earlier today we saw Bumper and Haksal swap those roles. Haksal coming out on the Roadhog and Bumper on the Zarya. Looks like they've switched back to their selections from the semifinals.
I mean, we were talking about that, where in this situation where they want Bumper to play the Roadhog, that means Haksal needs to play the Zarya, even though it's not exactly the best hero for him. Jaehong gonna send out early Sonic Arrow, or he swaps back over to Ana, or to Zenyatta rather.
Zenyatta back up. Jaehong specialty.
Playing a lot more of it lately.
Eska gonna zip in through the backside. Miro will join him on the flank.
Goes with Miro, right? Who are you trying to come in? Being denied though. Eska, very low health. They don't have a lot to work with hit point wise.
Waiting for some of these health packs on the top side to respond right now, getting down what damage you can.
Hook onto Zumba. Hook onto Zumba. Who are you goes down as well. That D.Va might get desuited soon, but Eska coming in, trying to make a difference here. Zumba gets the health he needs to stay alive, and Cox in trouble already. Stitch killed Miro, but they over pursued now. Cox alive for the moment. Runaway, able to hold it.
That sleep dart was so clutch. They are going to be able to come back together, push Jaehong and the other supports, which were the only members of LUNATIC-HAI, back away and off of the point now.
Yeah, Eska's still milling around the outside, but didn't get a lot done with this pulse bomb. LUNATIC-HAI staying on the point, though. They may be able to actually turn this into something. Kaiser with the nano boost, though, going to get the kill onto Miro. They're going to force them back, and it looks like it's finally going to be a reset for LUNATIC-HAI. Nice late kill onto Eska to delay it even more. Very close. I thought they actually got 2 ticks on the control meter, but it turns out they were just shy of it.
Just shy, so only a single one. LUNATIC-HAI uses a lot of resources, tries to go after Cox, which would ensure that they won that fight, but because he was able to get the sleep dart down, the rest of his teammate regroups and desuits the D.Va, and that ends the push effectively for LUNATIC-HAI. That's right.
Runaway pops the sound barrier. Gotta defend here, gotta get away. Oh, he can't do it. Zumba catches Bumper in the whole hog with his ultimate. Back on the point now, and a runner on his own in trouble. Kaiser comes in, again with not a lot of support. They're trying desperately to keep him alive, but Eska finishes him off with the damage from the pulse bomb in his left click, and it looks like LUNATIC-HAI will claim point A.
Not only that, they're going into point B looking real strong.
Yeah, that's a lot of
Sound barrier
with
and Dragon Blade. Jaehong with the Transcendence up right as we speak. They have all their important roles, but what it comes down to is whether Who Are You can actually get multiple kills. Because if he can't start this fight out by picking off 2 or 3 people from Runaway, it's going to be really easy for Runaway just to outlast them on the point.
Whoa, and they're going to take the long way. Actually, Zenyatta making the jump.
Wow.
You can do that. It's really difficult, but they made it. And so coming at him from an angle that LUNATIC-HAI or that Runaway was maybe not expecting. Haksal going to respond though. There's a Graviton Surge that lands. Sound barrier from LUNATIC-HAI in response. No kills for Runaway. They lose Kaiser instead. And Haksal pushed back. LUNATIC-HAI in a little bit of trouble, but it looks like they are going to win this fight handily. And with it,
But no, they use everything. They use both of their support ultimates. Runaway should be able to get back onto this point and stall them out eventually.
Now they're going to try. 2 ticks already for LUNATIC-HAI. Great start, Kaiser. Better Shatter did not do anything. LUNATIC-HAI still trying to take out the stragglers. Cox on his own on the Genji, as we see him switch to very often. Pulse bomb comes in. Stitch very low. There's the he got Stitch with the self-destruct, and that's it. LUNATIC-HAI will take both assault maps in this.